Let me repeat that. Don't build your faith on a doctrine that has the potential in the future of destroying your faith. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the rapture. I'm talking about, the Left Behind series. You're thinking, well, here you are in the midst of tribulation, and you're thinking, I should have been raptured by now, and I'm still here. I must have been a fuddy-dud. I must have not even been a Christian, and now I'm left behind. You think that would destroy your faith if you built your faith on that doctrine that you're going to be raptured before the tribulation even gets here? It would destroy your faith. Absolutely. So I'm saying don't build your faith on a doctrine that has the potential of destroying your faith. Understand God is big enough to protect you wherever you're at. He doesn't need a rapture. He's God. Now, where did this concept originate from? Well, it goes back, it's not even that old. It goes back to the 1800s. John Darby, Margaret MacDonald. But let's take a look at what the Bible teaches about the first resurrection, not the rapture. Okay, what did Jesus talk? Now let me ask you, will you believe Jesus? If I show you what Jesus taught, if I prove to you that Jesus did not teach the rapture, will you believe Jesus? I'm just asking a question. I mean, you don't have to believe Jesus if you don't want to. Maybe you would rather believe, well, I can understand why you'd rather believe your preacher, because it's escapism, it's fear. It's dealing with one of the most powerful human emotions out there, self-preservation. And so I can understand why you'd want to believe in the rapture, but the point is, it's not in the Bible. Will you believe Jesus? Will you believe Jesus? Okay, Matthew 24 and verse 3, the disciples came to Jesus and said, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of your coming and the end of the world? Now, let me just break it. The world's not going to end. It's just that man's government of our world is going to end. The way we run it is going to end. But it's not the world ending. Okay, I just want to clarify that. What will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age? And Jesus said, boys, you don't have to worry about a thing. You're going to be raptured. You're going to be whisked up in the sky, high in the sky, and I'm going to take you home while the world goes to hell. No, he didn't say that. He said, in verse 24 and verse 6, Matthew, he said, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Well, we hear about that all the time, do we not? That's been going on a long time. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. Well, we've had that for a long time. This is sort of common here. But Jesus says now in verse 8, he says, and these are the beginning of sorrows. Now that's just another way Jesus is saying, boys, you ain't seen nothing yet. Brace yourself for what's coming. Brace yourself. Verse 9. Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Question, is Joel Osteen hated? Is Kenneth Copeland hated? Was Billy Graham hated? I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. Is your minister hated? I'm just asking questions. No offense, just asking questions.
Is that really in the Bible? What you think is in the Bible is not.